Good morning, guys. My name is SHIVEN ASTHANA. I am a second year law student from WIPS IP Delhi and an intern at LEXIS and Company. So today I'll be talking about the topic Article 263 or Interstate Council. So Article 263. Under Article 263, it is not a permanent constitutional body. It is established by the President for dispute resolution, common interest, better coordination of policy among states. If at any time it appears to the President that the public interest would be served by the establishment of a council charged with the duty of first, inquiring into and advising upon disputes which may have arisen between states, b. investigating and discussing subjects in which some or all of the states or the Union and one or more of the states have a common interest, or third, making recommendations upon any such subject, and in particular recommendations for the better coordination of policy and action with respect to that subject. It shall be lawful for the President by order to establish such a council and to define its nature. The duties to be performed by it and organization and procedure are laid down specifically. The Commission on Interstate Relations under the chairmanship of Justice R.S. Sakaria in its report in January 1985 recommended that a permanent interstate council called the Intergovernmental Council should be set up under Article 263. The IGC should be charged with the duties set out in clauses B and C of Article 263 other than socio-economic planning and development. Government of India accepted the recommendation. So what were its functions? The Interstate Council is a recommendatory body. It investigates and discusses such subject in which some or all of the states or the Union and one or more of the states have a common interest for better coordination of policy and action. It also deliberates upon such other matters of general interest to the state as may be referred by the chairman of the council. So what are the duties of the council? The duties are inquiring into and advising upon disputes which may have arisen among states, investigating and discussing subjects in which some or all of the states or the Union and one or more of the states have a common interest. It helps in making recommendation upon any such subject for the better coordination of policy and action with respect to that subject. So what is the structure of the Interstate Council? What is the composition of the Interstate Council? The Prime Minister is the chairman of the Interstate Council. Chief Minister of all the states and Union territories having legislative assemblies. Administrator of Union territories not having any legislative assemblies. Governors of the state under President rule and 6 ministers of cabinet rank in the Union Council Minister nominated by the chairman of the council are member of the council. The council consists of Prime Minister as the chairman, Chief Minister of the states members, Chief Ministers of the Union territories having a legislative assembly, and administrators of Union territories not having a legislative assembly are the members. 6 members of the cabinet rank in the Union Council of Ministers to be nominated by the Prime Minister. So the prerequisites for the smooth and proper functioning of the council are: first, an independent permanent secretariat; second, meetings in camera; third, adequate documentation; and fourth, preparation of papers for consideration of the general body and the committee. So Interstate Council, according to me, it is an underutilized and ignored constitutional body. Till 1967, most of the states in India were ruled under rule of a common party, Congress, and it was easier to resolve interstate disputes. After 1967, other parties or coalitions than one running at the center or neighboring states started a ruling. These governments with different opinions and political visions were unable to solve the disputes in interstate problems. Setting up of this council was being based on the Sakaria Commission recommendation. It was set up in 1990, but not a single meeting was held for a long time. It was only during Atal Bihari Vajpayee government tenure when the council was revived and meetings happened almost every year. However, even today, Interstate Council has been largely underutilized and ignored. So the updates on Interstate Council are: after a gap of 12 years, the Standing Committee of Interstate Council had its first meeting in New Delhi. Some of the long-standing and contentious issues, including the role of governor during political uncertainties, central-state relations on law and order, financial implications like in the time of COVID, the view of overarching role of the center are the agenda of the ISC committee. The ISC committee In 2000, the ISC committee in the discussion will discuss 132 of the 273 recommendations made by the Panchi Commission on the Center-State relations, set up in 2005. The Panchi Commission had submitted its report in 2010. Previously, the Sarkaria Commission had made wide-ranging recommendations on the subject. In 1986, the Interstate Council has rejected 35 of the 247 recommendations made by the Sarkaria Commission. So this was all about Interstate Council and their updates. Thank you.